Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday streams. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. My name is Twitchi, and we have got ourselves a mission to Minmus. Yes, indeed. Because of some contract configurer contracts being a little bit borked, we need to try and figure out how we can fly a mission to Minmus without dropping a single stage. Obviously, I'm going to try a space plane. Why would I not try a space plane? The problem is I've been trying to get this little design working over here. Hi, Wise. How are you doing? And, of course, all the video viewers. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. If I open up this, I mean, it's you can tell how proud I am of it because of the name I've given it, Sin. Okay, so this is just a little unmanned craft. We open this up. We've got Robot up the front there with its power and its antenna. Close this off. We've got ourselves a mostly empty fuel tank, full fuel tank, a mostly empty fuel tank, some nacelles, some panthers, and this is the big thing. Look at my part clipping. Look at my part clipping. I'm not sure of the best way to fly this, so you know, if you guys have any tidbits for me, I'd appreciate that very much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly this up to about, I don't know, 4 or 5 kilometers, something like that. Try and take it over the speed of sound. You're looking. No, that's too much. What's wrong with this, man? What's wrong with this? It's heavily inspired by the graceful dolphin. Yes. I don't know what it's inspired by, to be honest. I could do with getting rid of these back fins a little bit. I only put 2 on there because we had symmetry issues. Literally it. Go! Okay. This is not going to be too hard to take off. It is a little unstable where the you see that line over there. It's coming closer to us. It's coming closer. It's coming closer. This line here is a little bit unstable. Oh, we did all right. We did all right. There is a little gap in the runway there. Look, there goes another one. And it can, on occasion, catch my back wheels funny and flip us out. We have bad times, and yeah, that's things that do occasionally happen. Definitely feel like we need to get rid of this and maybe replace these for some smaller wings. Turns out these just at the back weren't enough. Was not enough. We needed something a little bit more lifty, just a little bit more lifty. Of course, this ship's neat trick is little boosters on the back here. We're gonna hold off on those for a little while. I want to try and get a little bit more height on this because we need to try and pierce the sound barrier. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to achieve that. I mean, mostly via the magic of these. But we're going to also just kind of head a prograde, hopefully without getting too shaky on it. Can I get my way through it? I don't know. Maybe we pulled down a little early there. Okay, we got some speed going. We've got some speed. Hey, Landstrider, how are you doing? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know what? I'm just gonna pull up. I don't actually know how to fly the Panther at its ideal speed and velocity. I thought that maybe we had to try and build up some speed, get it up to the appropriate Mach number. Let me just pull up the Panther engine from the wiki at the background here. I don't know if I can. Oh, no, that's. Where are you? I saw you here somewhere. KSP. No, let's put this in. But I don't think it's going to make it. I'm trying for some thin air. We need to try and get ourselves up to Mach. Let's have a look. 2.5. Mach 2.5. Taking Mach 1 to be 330 meters per second. 660. Let's call it 7 or 800 meters per second. I don't know whether we're actually going to be able to match that on this particular flight profile. I'm not sure how I would match that on this particular flight profile. I do know somehow. I need to know what the atmospheric pressure is around here. If you go to the Panther wiki page, there is this nice little graph. It tells me for my ideal thrust multiplier, I want to be at 0.3 atmospheric pressure. Who knows what that actually means, though? I know I don't. But we're getting there. Look at the speed I'm building up. Look at the speed. Now, I said something about 700 or 800 meters per second, so let's try that. You know, I don't know what I did there. But to be honest, I was too busy looking at graphs. Do I want to turn on this bad... Oh, no, wrong button. Ah, this bad boy is the one I wanted to press. Okay, let's do that. No, great. That's fine. That's all fine. It's good. It's good. You good? We're all good. Okay. Do I want to start pulling back? I think we're going to need to somehow get ourselves into a much more vertical climb. Having a look at my... Yeah, look at this. We're barely going anywhere at the moment. So let's really start to just kind of pull them up with as minimal gravity losses as possible. That atmo gauge. I suppose we could slap an atmospheric gauge on there. That could work. Or are we talking this way? I mean, I need to know what the 0.3 means on the graph. I don't know. So let's pull that back a little bit more. Is this too much pull? I think this might be too much pull. I'm going to go with it anyway. 24, 25. I don't know. We're going to make it. I'm just going to carry on at this angle. I'm looking at the speed that we're losing. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think we're going to make it. So I think I might start exploring different form factors. This is pretty terrible, if I'm to be honest with you. 0.3 should be around 1800. Okay, so that was roughly where we were getting our greatest speed. The unfortunate thing here is we did not get up fast enough. That's really bad. That's really bad. So the Panther should be able to get us halfway. I'm wondering whether we want to just strap some proper rockets to it. Like the nuclear engines, there we go. They kind of drew a blank for a moment there. The nuclear engines are all good, but are they really the ones that are going to get us where we need to go? I don't think so. I might try throwing some Terriers on there instead. I think we're just going to watch this play out. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we all know what's going to happen here. I'm going to crash back into the surface. You have to spend a lot of time at 1800 before you go straight. I mean, I had pretty much hit the maximum speed, but we'll try it next time. We'll try going better next time. I am building up speed though. What is it? Oh no, we're not over. I thought. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're at velocity positive. I mean that's now over, but you know that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Can we point a bit more? There we go. Oh, excuse me, clear my throat. Oh, I'm flipping out, yo. I'm flipping out. All right, we'll try some different designs. I'm feeling maybe some sort of like a 3 fuselage beast, where we've got. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. Would you believe? I think we can get something nice. With some Mark 1 fuel tanks. That's what I'm trying to say here. With some Mark 1 fuel tanks. Let's see if we can bring this in for some sort of safe landing. Look, there's some land over there. I bet we could go do the land. One thing I didn't do, close my intakes. That's something we need to do. But let's bring ourselves down. You know what? We're not going to crash this. Nothing bad's going to happen. Let's revert back. There was no way that anything was going to happen from that. You know what? I kind of don't like this. Let's start again. New, bam. To bring in the new, though, I'm going to want to start with a control system. All right, we need to be able to fly without a Kerbal. And if we're going to fly without Kerbals, that means we need to have a robot on board. I'm going to close this. I'm going to get rid of these parachutes because we're not doing a rocket. We are going to do a rocket here, but that's not my major focus. So, when I say we're going to do a rocket, I'm going to just literally put bump. What do we reckon? This is practically enough to do it on its own. So, I suppose any jet fuel from this point is a bonus, right? Yeah, let's put the Terrier on there. That's going to be hilarious. Okay, we've got 1.4. That's not quite as good as I thought it would be. If I could be honest with you guys, if I can level, I really thought we were going to get a little bit more. Okay, that looks good though. That looks good. Next thing, we want to throw Panthers on the side, right? That's surely the next thing we want to do. Of course, any advice always gratefully welcome. Something like that Do we want more? Let's put one more on there just in case. I tell you what, I've done by accident. I've not left room for the nacelles. Kind of needed for high altitude air sucking. We'll go for the circular intakes because that's all I got. That's all I got. There we go, like that. What is wrong with my throat all of a sudden? Wow, I'm not about it. I'm not about it. This is barely going to lift. I've made this too big, right? I've made this far too big. We're going to give it a go anyway. Why not? All right, what's the worst that could happen? Hey, Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're currently trying to build a single stage to Minmus, not a single stage to orbit. Oh, no, we need a single stage to Minmus. I don't know whether I am up for the challenge, whether I actually have the technical know-how to make it happen. But we're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to dedicate... Do I want a Delta Wing? It's big, it's huge. I don't want that. I'm going to dedicate my entire stream today, if need be, to making this thing work. Small Delta Wing? I mean, that's that's a thing, right? Do I have the Strake? That's the next thing. Turns out I don't, so let's instead throw one. Oh, you know what? Get rid of that Delta Wing. This one, bit of an upgrade. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll figure out exactly where to put things like the wings and the landing gear and stuff at some point, but we'll keep going. Swept wing. You reckon a swept wing? Oh, that's big. That's not quite the one you meant, right? Swept. It was here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Swept wing. Let's put that. Man, it's kind of small. Kind of small. Let's try some tail fins back here, and for the control, we need to be able to turn side to side, or at least stop ourselves from turning side to side. Something like that. Okay. You know what? That's kind of good. That's kind of fine. I might want to put a little bit more down the bottom. Down the front, sorry, not down the bottom. I know what I'm saying. Like, something like this. No, that's too far. Look at the center of lift. Okay, we'll just make do with this. Sin 2. We're going to save that. I mean, let's just give it a go. What's the absolute worst that could happen here? That way round, I think, is the ideal. And then we'll put tiny little engines on the back, tiny little wheels, sorry, on the back. Always remember that you want to pivot from somewhere near the middle, which scares me somewhat. Is that going to be good enough? Is that going to be good enough? I don't know. Do we go for our first truly horrific, scary test flight? I think we might. Control surface at tips of wings, great idea. I got maths and French homework. You got can't be more. You know what? I have got electricity, magnetism, and waves revision to be done. I could tell you all about it if you really want, but yeah, I've got a exam on Thursday. My fourth of the year. Something like that. I did 3 at Christmas. Do I want it that way or do I want it this way? Sorry, I'm just suddenly very important decisions to be made. They're the same. What? Sweeps in. Sweeps in. I guess we're just going for a swept in look. That one? There we go. That's what I was looking for. That took a while. You doing GCSEs? No, I am doing my degree. I'm at university. First year of university. I'm studying astrophysics. I like the stars. I like the stars a lot. Okay, should we just give this a quick test? Like, what's the worst that could happen? We can approve it from here. Yeah, I think that'll work well. So what are you doing in maths, Monkey? Because I also have maths in like 2 weeks, something like that. I've got all my exams now. So I've got my EMW, my electromagnetism and waves exam on Thursday. And then pretty much a week after that, I've got my mathematical methods for physics exam, which is all complex numbers and Argon diagrams and stuff like that. And I like this little swept nose here, by the way. What else? So intro to Astro after that, where I have to like prove like Newton's law of gravity and things. That's not quite true. That's not quite true. It's a little bit more than that, but I feel like we're gonna run off the thing. Can I pull up without destroying myself? I don't know. I'm worried about my engines. Okay, the engine worry was well founded. I mean, the robot's still alive. I mean, this is good, right? We kept the important stuff. Yay! I'm glad that I allow myself reloads. Oh, look, there goes a wing. Boom. Yeah, indeed, wheels further back. I think we'll also need to move some control further back, something like that. I mean, like, so the reason that the wheels are where they are. Let's do a little bit of theory crafting together here. So the wings push combined where the blue dot is. So if I get all of the wings to try and pull up, it's going to push down there. Because of the way pivots work, the wheels are going to be the pivot. You know, that's the only thing that's touching the floor. And if this was too far forwards, we'd be pushing the wheels into the floor rather than pivoting. There's a whole bunch of theory actually that you just pick it up over time. Basically, you want the wheels in between center of mass and center of lift. I'm tempted to be like, whoop. And let's see what that does. I might have moved those wheels too far back. Actually, let's give it a little bit further forwards. You don't want to pivot though. I do. I want to pivot on these wheels. These are where I want to seesaw. Right here. Right here. Yeah. So the end. Yes. Okay. So I was worried about pivoting because the engines were so close, but I've tried to correct for that by moving wings and doing crazy things. It's not really worked, but I suppose it's a good start. I put the wrong engine on. Wait. Stop. Shut down that engine. Should try and check my staging next time I get into. Does that mean that I've not got any? Okay, we've got no action groups set up. What is going? Should we just start that again? Let's go back to the space plane. Hang on. Let's just take a little moment, breath. Figure out what's going over here. Oh my god. Okay, right, we got this. We want to do some actions. I want to be able to, at the first thing, toggle mode. I then also want to turn the engine, toggle the engine on and off, and also the intake. If the engine turns off, close the intake. There's no need to have all that drag. And I guess we'll have a toggle engine, where are you, for the Terrier as well. Let's launch that. I didn't save it. Let's launch that and see what we get. You need to give it more room to soar because you've only got room to see. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it's a good bounce. It's got some good bounce to it. In fact, speaking of that, let's No, that's not really the one I wanted. It was this. Let's turn that damper strength up. I mean, even the spring strength is all the way up anyway. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, there we go. Got the right buttons now. Got the right buttons. Do you think there's a better... Oh, I didn't turn these intakes on and off when I turned the other intakes on and off. Well, I mean, there's just... Excuse me, this one. We're going to click car. Number 2. Toggle intake. Okay, brilliant. Love that mod. Great. Wait, is this now part... No, it's still a mod. It'd be great if they made that part of the game. I think I might need to turn on my fine controls and try and... Come on. Alright, we're going off the end of the runway. Oh, no, there's some nose. We got some nose. Okay, we went off the end of the runway. That's fine. I can most definitely, most assuredly live with that, man. We are nose heavy. We are very nose heavy. We are not going to have the thrust. I don't think we're going to have the thrust. That said, we could easily strip back a whole load of these fuel tanks and probably not suffer. Stronger engines, take away 2 of these tanks. I reckon just 1 tank, the nacelles, probably good enough. These are the strongest engines I've got access to at the moment. So yeah, 1800. Let's go. 18 kilometers. Let's do this. Let's do it. Am I gonna be able to make it up there? We'll find out. We'll see what's happening. This might not. Unfortunately, you weren't here when I mentioned this at the beginning, Monkey. So this contract that we're currently in the middle of. So I need to get to Minmus with. I forgot to put the piece on there that we needed. Get to Minmus with the ScanSat module on board. Unfortunately, if I do any staging whatsoever, if I throw any part away, for some reason the contract mod loses track of the multispectral scanner. So I've got to be able to do this entire thing in one go. Hence, why I'm experimenting with jets and high efficiency weapons. Weapons? Yeah, high efficiency weapons. Well, no, high efficiency engines. Oh. Let's slow down the time a little bit. I may have just had a slight control issue. Yeah, that we're fine. This is all fine. Why would things not be fine here? Alright, okay. Yeah, not enough going on for the weight that we've got here. Let's just go do this again with a different craft, shall we? Yes. Wait. Need that circular intake, yo. And this should totally stop us being, like, front heavy, right? Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, my landing gear were attached to that one. Okay, let's. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can live with it. That's an interesting shape that I've got there. I'm gonna go with it. Let's then go these, and then of course, let's actually attach the. I mean, I'm tempted. It looks good. Can we go for absolute? Give it a little twist back, and there we go. That should now be a decent. Nope, that's not decent. They're too far backwards. Like that, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Attach science ScanSat. Just want it up front, if we could, please. That's. I'm sure there's no drag issues with that, right? Let's bring this down. And I suppose if I just put the node inside, that might work. Got batteries. Thank you. Use the same larger gear for the earbud. Yeah, I got batteries and solar panels. Maybe could have done with some parachutes on the back of this. So the majority of things like batteries and solar panels and stuff is up the front here. I probably could have done with more solar panels. Hey SRWB, how you doing? It's quite some extreme angle. We're picking up speed a little bit better. That's nice. There is definitely some back here, but let's turn that up and maybe I can pivot hard. Look at it twist. Go. We're airborne. We're airborne just before the end of the runway. Hype. Okay, we're picking up speed. This is good. Alright, if there's one thing I like to do in a plane, it's picking up speed. Okay, so if I'm hearing Landstrider right, we get this landing gear, or those landing gears, and put them right out on these wingtips over here. Okay, I will endeavour to remember. Alright, good luck with your homework, Monkey. Monkey. I mean, do we just go straight for 1800? Or do we try and build up a bit of speed down here first? Oh, it's twisty. It's twisty. Let's try this. Straight to 1800. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. 18,000, sorry. I know what I'm saying. Kilometers, meters. It's my specialty at the moment. Man, we got so much stuff that... Oh, so many conversion units. So many conversions. Thank you, SRWB. I did know. Cool. Reminding me that these have the wet mode here. Now here, look, we run into paradox of the engines. Notice how it's like stopped giving out as much power. This is a problem with getting through the sound barrier, would you believe? I might just level off here. Is this going to be good enough? Once we get up to like 400 or 500, I know we're golden. Okay, I think we're good. I would have preferred to be climbing at like 25 rather than 10, but that's a thing, I suppose. Just gonna time warp our way up here. I kind of wish I had connected my controller at this point and be like, just gently, oh so gently pull her up, but okay, we're at 1.1 sorry, like kilometers, 11. I think we're getting close to being maxed out on our speed here. I'm gonna start up bad boy at the back. Let's go, because we definitely were maxed out there. Just keep trying to pull up. Okay, I mean we've had worse ascents. 22, we could definitely do with more, but I think we're doing okay. Burning fuel, but not at a ridiculous rate. I was number 2 to shut down and close the engines. Kind of want to do that before they just cut off, you know. Would have been nice to get a bit more height. Oh man, is this all this engine's got? It's all that engine's got. Maybe we should have stuck a swivel on it. What do you reckon? A bigger engine? Maybe a bigger engine. Fairly good flight. bigger engine. I was kind of hoping for efficiency to help me out there. No, it's not the winner. So the 700.6 meters. No, 760 meters per second was quite the speed. Do I want to do the Reliant or do I want to do the Swivel? We had maxed out the speed. Unfortunately, the Panthers literally only go to 2.2, Mach 2.2. Do you reckon Cheetah? No, if the LV909 is not going to do it with its thrust of, oh man, that's actually pretty bad. 60, 125. Let's try it. That's nearly double the thrust. We're going to work our way up the tiers. Maybe we'll end up with something. Also, a little bit of part clip in there. Never did anybody any wrong, right? 3 Panthers, 2 nukes. All right, actually, let's go back. I also forgot to do the other things. So, yeah, let's go back and do that. Can we get a 5 wide? I mean, I've got those weird decoupler things. We could probably use those, right? Back here. I don't know whether... Get rid of that. How are we going to do this? Let's go for structure. I'm not sure about this. I'm going to try it, but I'm not sure. We're going to pop those there and there. And then offset them. This feels horrific. 2, 3. And then 2 nukes. Yeah. It's horrific, but I think we'll be okay. I'd really like to, turn around this way. Maybe we could, just to make this look a little less weird. No, if anything, that's made it look more weird. I guess I'm going to go for it, though. Let's also, we wanted this, grab this. Sorry, I was just reading Landstrider's advice there. Something like so. It's the right angle, or it's a good enough angle. Do we have enough fuel? I don't know. Let's try it. I've already got the contract. I think I should have put the contract part on that. Yeah, there it is. The yellow at the front. Well, hey there. It's where are you? Okay, so we are on heaviest. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens here. Let's just. I mean, it's quite the backwards. We're building up speed. This is good. I mean, it's not, but look, we're building up speed. Do you think there'll be a maximum? Ooh, and now we're going the other way. We're wobbly wobbler. It's a little jittery in the background, but I think mostly I'm kind of cool with this. Is this a new Kraken drive? Are we going to be going? Are we going to be flying our way to parts unknown with this? Oh, it's an engine down. Who knew that 15 meters per second slamming into the floor was too much for an engine? It's got a weird angle of turning. There goes the X1. So it wasn't those. Okay, I mean almost blatantly these on the side, but is it the interaction with the elevons, maybe. Okay, so we've hit maximum speed. We're not going to be going any fast. There's a little bit faster, but there's not really going to be hitting much faster than this. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do one of these. Why can't I change that? What is up with that? This is our heaviest part in the middle. I wonder whether this has something to do with it. That's gonna have absolutely destroyed my flight balance, but I think we're okay. Oh no. Too many engine. Too many engine. If anything, this needs to go even further back. Look at that. And we're going to have to pump all our fuel forwards during all of this. Let's just turn all of these on. Eventually, they're just going to stick to themselves, right? Because they're the heaviest parts. So let's go root part instead. See what that does. Of course, the fallback strat is just to send up something that's just huge, you know? Well, it's still got a bit of shake. Not as much shake as I was expecting. Okay, so far so good. Wow, let's go hit something. That's a real shame. Ooh, are we gonna hit the floor? I hope not. I'm trying to pull up more. Here we go, here we go. I don't know whether we're going to make the VAB or no, we're going down, we're going down. No, we're not going to be able to turn tight enough. Wow, this thing doesn't have what it takes. Guess we'll try the other way then. I am tempted to put a crash plate on my nukes. Something that just gets taken out as we take off. I've done it before in other craft design. Also, I think we need to fix those tanks on the outside there. Make these angled rather than jutted like that. Ah, threaded a needle that I didn't even want to. This building's made of harder things than it looks. Like we just slammed a thing into a speed of sound. That's the thing. Do I get? Most Gs, 25 Gs. One of the things I want to do at some point is run a maximum Gs. Make a max. Someone was like, "Oh, it's real easy to do a max G craft," and I'm like, "What? Even when you're up against other people who say it's real easy to get the max G's craft?" I don't think they quite got what I meant. They just kept on going about this design. I was like, yeah, but what if someone else does that design? How are you going to do better? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Ooh, no, 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 that one. Like this? Is that too far? Is that too much? Has science gone too far? I mean, maybe. That might need some struts. Can we go to root part there? Yeah. That really is an abomination. I like it. Oh, loading screen, loading. I mean, I like the way that it does a little bounce test for us every time we load in. It's like, have you made a ship that could at least take this? It's like, yes, actually, I have made a ship that could at least take that. I feel like the drag might be a little too much. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I don't think this is actually going to take off before the end of the runway. Oh, not just because we're going to run into the end of the runway there. But yeah, I reckon if I just leave this going, and like Landstrider says, resist the temptation to not pull up. I mean, yeah, I have to, else we're going to slam into the water there. Yeah, I think we would need to put it at a much more extreme angle for that to actually work out. To just leave it, you know. And up we go. Don't know what its max climb capabilities are. Hopefully it's about this. Ooh, hit the thing. Do we try once again to get ourselves over the speed of sound whilst we're at these lower altitudes? I think that might be the case. Let's try and get it to settle down into a nice flight here. Or not. I mean, okay, you just do what you want, mate. It's alright. See what we can do at 7 kilometers. Are we going to be able to build up to a fast enough speed here? Let's get us through that sound barrier. Start pulling up just a little bit faster. How about 15 degrees? Yeah, that seems fine. This is fine. Trying to aim for a 20. So, of course, once we hit about 7.5 meters per, 7,500 meters per second, would have actually reached the maximum that the Panthers can give. Looks like I'm going to get there before we hit the height I want to be at, so I might just even pull back a little bit more and see if that works. It kind of does. Kind of does. $670. Alright, I'm gonna turn on. Oh, I bet I've not set the. Wait, pause? No, we pause it over here. Edit those action groups. You and you. Yeah, I didn't think so. I've not set up those engines. Alright. Let's add. Maybe pull down just a little bit. We're looking a little high to be able to build up speed at this altitude. Okay, something like there. We've gone a little high. We've gone a little high. But this should be fine. don't actually want to be going down. Just watching this arrow up here, if I could keep it just above the climb, that would be great. Managing vertical height is something that I failed at here. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm pulling up. Not much else I can do. Oh, hey, no! It just did it. What was that? Okay, well, we'll try that again. I would love to see, like, the aero readout for that. Yeah, we might need to think about fuel balancing whilst we're doing this. Yeah. No, I turned you off. Go away. See if we could just pancake our way back. Okay, we got something approaching a return vector. Let's pull it back. All right, let's try a ditch one. With the tail fins. Literally, tail fin. Okay, so if I was a desperate robot who needed to put the water at a speed, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? It's wildly unstable though, look at this. Okay, are we going to be able to pull up? I doubt it. Oh, nice pancake. No. So, is it actually because I've run into this before, and I'm going to see if I can correct it. This would been put up here and moved back. We'll also take Landstrider's advice of, let's completely redesign this. I'm going to leave these in the middle actually, as in connected to this central point. Pop these up the front here. I don't like tail fins at the front. We're gonna go with a different one. Let's just have a look at what our 0.61. What do we got? 0.5, 0.3. Ooh, 0.65. So these are actually better. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And then if I pull up, and that one as well. Cool, thank you. We can then move these all the way back. No, that's as far as it will let me move that. Okay, that's not going to function like this. Plus also wings in the wrong place, wheels in the wrong place. But I kind of like it. Gonna have to do something about these wheels. Let's try that. That might not be wide enough, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. That's plenty wide enough. That'll be fine. That will be fine. Of course, as the fuel drains, that's going to move the center of mass further back, so that might not be ideal, so let's use this to come back a bit more. Yeah, maybe. I definitely want the fuel priority down for these ones at the front here. Maybe even just that one. Keep a little bit of extra ballast at the front, and then maybe turn the priority up for these ones at the back. Yeah, so something like that. We'll give that a go. Anything else that I should have done whilst we were thinking about it? I would like to have done one of these on each of these. There we go. That should be a bit more sustained power. I'm a little bit worried that when we get up there, we're not going to have enough for the mission at hand. So let's pop those there as well, just in case. You never know. You never know. Okay, after nearly an hour of iteration, let's see what we've ended up with here. I once again did not set this up outside. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I suppose we could just set it up here again. I was going to go back and do it again, but you know what? Whatever. I want to change to chase. There we go. Much better for controlling aircraft in. When I'm in space is when I like the locked one. When I'm trying to do docking and stuff like that. When I'm flying planes is when I like a chase. Can we do it without? I'll wait till we're off the end of the runway. Nearly had enough clearance to get the nukes up there, but not really. So yeah, I like the fixed camera mode. Locked camera mode, here we go. This one when I am docking in space. I like the chased one when I'm flying with planes because it follows essentially a prograde marker there, which ends up being remarkably useful. What else? Free mode obviously is just good for general orbits and looking good. Are we going to be able to punch through the speed of sound this time? We got 3 engines. We should be able to just be like breeze through this, right? Sometimes you need to use tricks like going up and down in parabola or something like that. But with enough engine, I mean, if all else failed, I could just like press this button and use this to push us up and through. I'm not sure what the nuclear engine efficiency is in relation to the jet engine. I mean, it looked to me like I was having a bit of trouble going as fast as I am with the jet engines now, or the accelerating as fast as I am with the jet engines now. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna just pull us down a little bit because we're getting close to the 700 or so. That is the max speed. I suppose actually we're travelling pretty sedately upwards. It probably would have been better to carry on up. This is where I kind of want to start thinking about how fast my engines can actually go. Still quite low down, to be honest. Still quite low down. Oh, am I actually going to see 800 meters per second? That would be a thing. That would be a thing. I don't think these engines actually, honestly, have it in them. What I might do instead is fire those guys up and let's just keep going. Let's just keep. I feel like we're at an ideal trajectory now. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not picking up speed as fast as I would have liked to. Not picking up speed as fast as I would like to at all. Looking at my Apple apps here, maybe that's going to be bad. Maybe that's going to be bad. Got to level out 1800. Oh no, I didn't want those engines to die quite yet. Okay, yeah, I was a bit hungry. You know what? I think we need to save this just as I punch through the speed of sound, right? Hit the right buttons. Things do help. I was kind of hoping we were just going to carry on building speed there. It was going to be an interesting one. What mode are we in right now? We are in wet. Okay. Okay, let's try that one more time. In the words of Daft Punk. If I had the whiplash, this wouldn't even be a question. You know, let's do it. Whilst we've got the reset, let's go and sort out my action groups. Let's get these sorted. I want to action. In with the circular intakes on number 2. So we've got the engine nacelle and the 2 Panthers. Is this both engine nacelle? It is both engine nacelle. So I also want to toggle the intake. Okay, that's pretty sound. That's pretty sound. On number 3, I would like these nerves to toggle as well. Jettison shroud. What shroud? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Is that all? Is that everything that I wanted? I mean, we could also, on number 10 over here, extend solar panels. Just for completeness. Alright. Having a quick look around, thinking about what I'm doing. I think we got everything that we need. Keep it pointed upwards. That's all right. I was kind of hoping it would just stay there. Go! Let's also pop this down here. Can we just pull straight up? Do you think? Like, not quite there, but 20 degrees. There we go. Maybe 30. If I could steady this out. Okay, can this sustain a 30-degree continuing to accelerate burn up to 10 kilometers? Once we hit that, I will then level out to 5 degrees, something like that, which of course won't be 5 degrees climb because look at the lag between this level of my plane versus the level of my prograde. I don't know whether this has actually got what it takes. 300. I mean, we are punching through 300 as it stands. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Keep knocking it until we get the numbers we want. Something like there. Okay, so the speed is climbing faster. I'm really worried that our acceleration's not gonna carry on through, but it looks like it should be fine. It looks like we should get there. We're going to once again level out on our speed at around 770. We're not quite up to 1800 yet, 18 kilometers yet, so we'll see what's up with that. If we're lucky, we'll punch up to 8, but I don't think we're going to. 8, look at that, nice. Let's try and nose down just a little bit. We're above the 10 that I said I would be on, so let's try and keep that down. Speeds are dying. Speeds are dying. All right, let's hit these now and just keep that rocking. I mean, this is already a much better attempt. I didn't top out over 18 before we even got to the 7, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Though, not sure how. Can we time this up like this? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Hopefully, we should just be able to cruise our way through now. Like, hands off. This should just take us all the way up to an apoapsis of pretty high up. I don't like the way it's slowing down already. I don't like that at all. It's got me a little bit worried. Hopefully it's just maybe like some sort of atmospheric effect. We're burning a lot of fuel. Hey Archie, how does it go? Currently flying. I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, so this is what I was worried about. That we don't have it. Yeah, and we've crested. And we've crested. I feel like if I could just get that 800 going upwards. Somewhere about here. Oh no, come on. Okay, we're skimming the top. That's not great. You know, I was like, I should have saved it. Should have saved it. Bam. Oh wait, why does this not? Wait, we got another problem. We've got a bigger problem. Yeah, this is totally the one where it should have. Wait, revert space plane hangar. What? Why? Why? We're here to do some monetary things, and if it doesn't accept my monetary things, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. I mean, that is it. Multispectral scanner. Let's just take it off and replace it, and we'll just presume that, you know, it's just had a little bit of a hiccup. It's not the end of the world, you know. Where is the direction I want to spin this? There it is. Okay. Save it. Load it. Check the contract. See, we're going to have to, once again, figure out where it's going wrong on us and try something different. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, just a quick mission. Go scan up a couple of rocks. What would be the problem? What would be the problem? How did we fix this last time? We weren't having this trouble last time, were we? We had a very different set of troubles last time. Well, this has me bothered. As I'm sure you could tell. Nope. That and this. Not doing nothing. Just slam it down. Launch it. Let's see if it does. Big shrugs all round. I agree. Big shrugs all round. Oh my gosh. Maybe we are just gonna send a giant candle. As this is not what I wanted. Okay, so that worked. Is it the same buggy thing? Possibly. This is the same thing that we were running into troubles with last time. What do I call this? Sin2. There we go. What happens if we put this... like literally on... yeah, that'll work, right? Why would that not work? Oh yeah, just absolute aerodynamic beauty. I mean, I really wish that would turn on as we... Gives me a tick for the unmanned, but it doesn't give me the tick for the scan sat. But that's exactly how we were doing it last week, so I don't know. It's just one contract, man. Just one contract. Why won't you let me do what I want to do? And contract says no. Why does contract say no? What a weirdness. Absolute weirdness. It's just oh man, this is tilted me. This is proper sent me at an angle. I'm like, I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna go see if I could just like slam a rocket together that I know will get to Minmus. Alright, let's try that. Well, the asteroid hits in 28 days. No, the asteroid hits, sorry, in 53 days. 53 days. So we've got this rocket that we used for the Mun, right? GOI 2, GOI 3. There we go. Like this is the one that we sent to the Mun. Do we just do the same again? Let's have a look at what we've got here. Yeah. This was GOI 2. And so this was GOI 3. Okay, load that up. Does this give me yes to the contracts? This is what I need to know. I'm sad that I'm falling back on this. I've got to say I am sad, but in interest of not just like screaming at the computer with nothing actually happening, we're gonna try it. we're gonna see what's going on. Because trust, I could sit here and scream at the computer for the next hour, but. That's a shame. We could definitely have got that going. Contract. Yeah, see this one's fine for some reason. All right, are we going to be able to get this to Minmus? This is kind of not what I want to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Quick saving. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Oh yeah, this was the pro. Do you guys remember this? I remember this. You guys remember this? Let's raise it out. We're gonna wait and see. I forgot for a moment. But this is. I mean, I like this. Really, we shouldn't even have the atomic motors running until. Did we figure out 20 kilometers? Was that actually the thing that we figured out? I think it might have been actually the thing we figured out. $18 again. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at the numbers bouncing around. What is this? That's up it goes, down it goes. What is that? I mean, neither of these are the right number, but you know, that's a thing going on over there. Okay, so the real question is, was I planning to actually use these liquid fuel tanks to take us all the way there? I've got a feeling it's not actually going to take us all the way there, by the way. Can't get back on. In fact, I was going to be, let's see if we can't get back on equatorial, but I don't think we need equatorial. I don't think that's a thing we need at all. The real question is, are we going to make it into orbit with more than half fuel left? I don't know. I am definitely doubtful, but we'll see. Already at 30 kilometers, looking good. Hey Mark, how you doing? Tomatoes need to plant. That's, yeah. You know what? Tomatoes do need planting. It's true. That is true. I'm gonna stop this about. Let's go for 200 this time. And the reason that I'm going for 200 is because I'm also going to shut down my main sails. am, thereabouts. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. I suppose actually... Oh, we have actually spent almost all our oxidizer. I was about to be like, I should just spend all the oxidizer, but actually, we have. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna take that as close enough to actually have spent it all. Do I want to wait for super efficient times, or do I just burn? I am tempted to just burn. Get a bit of sideways going. Oh, you gotta fight it! You gotta fight it! There's a lot going on here. Ah. I do like the way that we... Oh no, that's speed going down. I was going to say we seem to have a decent amount of velocity here, or a decent amount of acceleration, given how quickly that's changing. But actually, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's go surface. Even that's slowing down. Okay. Fine. Be like that, I suppose. Maybe we have found out that this does not have what it takes to get it to orbit. All the other Minecraft villager noises. What is this even doing to my... Oh no, look at that. Alright, almost definitely not a chance. Look at how terrible it is doing at getting my periapsis up. Alright, well we found another design that doesn't work. Do we just want to go light? Is that what we want to do? Do we want to go light? How light do you reckon we can go? What do you reckon the smallest form factor is we can get away with? Well, we're gonna have an interesting re-entry, that's for sure. Man, I barely turned these engines off, just for long enough to turn the mainsails off. Man. Flight control when the rocket slows down. Computer screaming. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I mean, we're getting some orbital velocities now. It's just a shame that we're not really getting orbital. We appear to have enough engine power to hold ourselves in this altitude. That won't last forever. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Atmospheric drag has kicked in a big way. The real question is, are we going to have anywhere near enough oomph to be able to slow ourselves down? You and I both know that this is not really the case. Orbit, surface. Maybe if we hold pure retrograde. I mean, even then, no. Oh, we're losing engines. Yeah, the fighting Finns are trying. Oh, happy Norwegian Constitution Day, by the way. I only found out it was a thing like halfway through the day whilst studying with some friends. And they were like, oh, I'm going to go do some stuff because Norwegian Constitution Day. I was like, what? Sorry, is that a thing? Didn't know. I didn't even know. I did some reading on the walk home, but it's pretty much all. It's basically just a party day from what I could tell. Basically just a party day, which I am all in favour of. Do I pop these? Oh look, we actually. Man, I need a wait. It's what are these? I don't know about you, but this is kind of boring. Let's set up a thing here, shall we? I don't think I've ever purposely cut the chutes up in the air. Have you ever purposely cut the chutes up in the air? Is that a thing you've done? It's not a thing I've done. Maybe. Ooh. Look, you can press the button whilst inside the edit mode. That's not quite what I wanted, but you know, that's fun. That's fun. Cut shoot. Okay. So we're going to be moving a lot faster now because all of these chutes have just been cut. But what happens if I cut it all? Yeah. Cannonball. Nice. Vehicle assembly. Let's get out. Oh, hit the microphone whilst wildly gesticulating. My apologies. Okay. You know what? We're going extreme. Get rid of it all. Who needs that? Who needs that? So there are a few things we need to be able to do with this craft. We need to be able to fly around, and we need to be able to lift off the surface. I don't know whether they're going to have what it takes. What kind of what I want? Something like this. I mean, it'd be great if, right? But that's not going to work. I mean, 3.3. That's already pretty good. It's already pretty good, but it's not. It's just not going to work. What was the to weight ratio? Sorry, let's do that again. 1 point. You know what? This could get to orbit. I'm sure the moment we add some more fuel, it's not gonna count. But that's kind of weird, right? That's kind of weird. Just make sure we still got the part that we need, right? There it is. All right, that's good. That's good. Is there a better way? Always a better way. What I want to do is find out what this is, because look, we just shed a whole bunch of weight there, and that, but unfortunately not enough mass, not enough fuel. Okay, so can we do the same again? 3.8. What do we need to get us where we're going? What do we need? 4.6 to land. I mean, I don't want to land, but you know, that's doable. These are like super inefficient, right? The 4.1. Turns out they're not that inefficient. 4.3. Wait, what do you mean this is gonna work? 4.5. 4.66. I refuse to believe that this is actually gonna work. Do you also refuse to believe that this is actually gonna work? But we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna throw a little decoupler on top here, with a aerodynamic nose cone. All right, there we go. And when we're in orbit, it's gonna be even better. I mean, let's try it. What do we have to lose? Hey man, thanks very much. Oh man, BVNviable? Is that BVNambial? 78. Thank you. I hope I'm going to do well in the exams. I hope so. So you've been watching along. Hey, how you doing, new person? Tell me a bit about yourself. How are you doing? I always like meeting sort of long-term viewers that I've never met before. You know, I think they're great. Obviously, you know, I'd be doing pretty bad without you guys. 3, 2. I still can't believe this is going to work. 1, go! Yeah, I thought so. Revert. What was the to-weight ratio after we put all the fuel down? Wait, I realised where my error was here. I realised where it was. Yeah, look, with 0.5. I bet we can do better, though. Oh, no, because, of course, we're going to put more weight down. Okay. If we were in space already, it'd be fine. Spiders. Because, obviously, if all else fails, put weaker engines on. Do you see that? To wait, 0, 0. Wait, look. It's just, it can't even. It just doesn't even know how to process what we're doing here. That's kind of funny. Oh, man. Okay, thinking hard. What am I to wait? Oh, that's why it's completely disappeared, because I didn't do that. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, this is a 1.23 to weight ratio. That's a 1.6. But that's a 3.6. We need an extra 1,000. Again, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just going to slam it down and see what we get. 1.26 for 3.99. What is our standard swivel giving us here now? Maybe. Standard swivel. Where are you? Maybe the cheetah, actually? Ooh. 3.8 was terrible. 2... Oh, it's the wrong way around. 2.19. That's even worse. You know, this is actually the biggest one we've got so far. What about the larger sound mounts? Yeah, let's try this. I don't think the will have the IS. No, the 4.2.4. What about even less though? What about just the 2? 3.2. Can a poodle do it with... Maybe not the adapter. The adapters always seem to be quite poor in sort of fuel to mass ratio. Also, the poodle isn't going to be able to lift. Can the skipper lift this one? 4.6. Bam. That's what we need. That's what I've been talking about. I feel like we could do with a little bit more. I don't know whether this is just going to be a little too much. 1.24, 4.7. Do I want to put fins on it, or are we just going to assume it can fly? Let's just assume it can fly. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. As soon as we stop having to wait for the load, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There was a time back when Kerbal was like still fresh and much worse than it is now, where I would actually take a break halfway through the stream and reload the game and just be like, you know what, this is too much, can't handle it anymore. 3, 2, there's the moon, 1, go! Okay, we could do with a little bit more than that. Let's start getting some sideways velocity on the go, and we'll let it travel upwards as we need to travel upwards. But the sideways is by far the more important way to be going, so maybe this will be good enough. I don't know about you, but I feel like that's not 1.2. That feels less. Like if this dash is 1, it feels less than 1. Less than 1. You know, that'd be nice to not have. Should have checked this before we took off. Okay, all right. So far, so good. It'd be really nice, like really nice, if we could just do any staging whatsoever. I made a mistake. This up here. This is going to just carry on with us. Just put that all the way over there. No staging. No staging. Because if we get rid of this, it will, for reasons unknown, stop registering my parts as correct. Okay, I think we're getting up enough speed now that I can start pointing actually towards my prograde marker. I don't like how much fuel we got through. If I'm to be honest with you guys, and I like being honest with you guys, I don't like how much fuel we've just got through there. I feel like maybe that's too much. And I don't know how I can do better. Just to launch a single payload, man. Just to launch a single payload. A very specific orbit to head to and stuff like that. And I'm also fairly sure that when we get into orbit, I'm just not going to have the fuel. We don't need to know that. What we need to know is what's going on down here. Periapsis just about to push up through the top of the atmosphere. Apoapsis, sorry. Periapsis not quite doing anywhere near as good. I'm only going to let us go up to about 100 on the Apoapsis because you are more efficient the lower down to the atmosphere you are. It's not a big difference, but I think during these these thin margin missions might be the time to pay attention to it. 2.938 kilometers to go. It's gonna give us about 500 left. I don't know whether that's gonna be enough to get to Minmus. I guess we'll find out. What suggestions do we have to improve this? Okay, about 10 seconds away from Apoapsis, and about that 10 seconds away, I'm gonna just say go, and hopefully this should be good enough to circularize ourselves off. Could maybe have gone a little bit earlier, looking at what's going on here, but that's fine. That's fine. All we need to do is burn 1,000 Delta V's in a few seconds and we should be fine. Looking at this yellow line over here, looking good. Get rid of this contract so we can actually see. The yellow line is when we're in the atmosphere. Don't want that. Don't want that. Particles, waves, or functions, undefined. It's one or the other depending on what you want to measure. Yay! Isn't science great? Okay, I need to pull up. That's what I need to do. I need to pull up here. For my money, I know I was talking to my revision crew today because obviously, like we got big exam coming up, so talking to a lot of people. And do you guys know what epicycles are? I had to start this conversation with them as well. So back in the day, the ancient Greeks, Romans, blah, 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 believed in these things called crystal spheres. They were like the stars are imprinted upon a sphere that is surrounding us, right? And then to make the planets work, they had to keep coming up with more and more circles because, of course, like planets do weird things in the sky. They're called wanderers, right? Planet is the ancient Greek word for wanderer. They move around in funny ways, and they had to try and account for this. So they made up these things called epicycles because you can make up any random movement with enough circles. It's the wonder of Fourier. Sorry, get that word out properly. And I worry and I know this is probably just a me worry, that this whole concept of energy that we've got is our epicycles. Like, we do wonderful things with energy. We can make all sorts of predictions, and we can like tell how fast things are going when you drop it through a gravitational well, and like there's a whole bunch of things that happen really well because we talk in energy. But the ancient Greeks also could make all sorts of wonderful predictions about the planets using epicycles. So I worry that is where we're at, and that will be when we figure out that the whole particles or not situation. You know what? That's really good. I'm going to take that one. That's really good. Is actually due to the fact that we're thinking about energy wrong. But you know, I'm just a student. I ain't gonna be able to do it. To explain planets changing directions. Yes. Yeah, because if you watch Mars go across our sky during, let's just say, a year, it's easier to say a year, it draws a line east to west until just a little bit, like at some point for about a month, it goes back the other way and then starts going forwards again. And this is obviously where the Earth has gone round in the wrong, gone round in the circle in its orbit, and yeah. Anyway, that's it. We are totally thinking about energy wrong. I don't. Does energy even exist? Can you show me a cup of energy? You know. But then, like, I can't show you a cup of the electric field, but that supposedly exists as well. So I mean, I don't know. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we need to kind of keep an eye on this. We are at thin margins, people. Thin margins. So thin that I'm not even sure if we've actually got it. Oh, just roll it in. Yeah, welcome to another day of science philosophy with Twitchi. There we go, I'll take that. Thank you. Also, hey Zed, how you doing? Always the most prompt. It's all just telling stories around the campfire, trying to explain what we see. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's so people always go on about how unreasonable it is that mathematics describes the universe around us. But once you start actually learning that mathematics, it's not unreasonable at all. We made it up exactly to describe that thing. Like it's like drawing a picture of a lion and going, "Ooh, isn't it unreasonable how well these lines look like a lion?" It's like, no, it's not unreasonable. You drew them to look like that. Yeah. Anyway. What am I aiming for here? We're supposed to have a whole bunch of things that we're supposed to get. Okay, so we need to have an apoapsis between these numbers, and the eccentricity needs to be weird. Okay, all right, these are all things. But did we develop math or just discover it? Math. Yeah, either way, I don't mind. Okay. Let's try to give it a share. Everyone should watch this after my stream. It's a great summary of the previous video and all the videos it spawned about energy. Okay, alright. I'm just thinking it's not that we don't know what's going on in the universe. Is that the universe doesn't really have an answer until we think that it's the correct answer. I mean, that's if you really want to know how weird things are, and there's I think Veritasium have done a video on this and stuff. Look into polarizers. Okay, so like light comes out, all wibbly wobblies in every direction, right? That's the technical term. But if you send that light through a really thin grid. So, like, think about the bars on a jail or something like that, right? The ones that are waving side to side will hit those bars and not be able to go through because the bars don't have a wide enough gap zone side to side. But the ones going up and down, the waves can go through, right? Okay, nice, intuitive, easy picture to think about. And then if you put another polarizer going in the other direction, right, you then end up cancelling out a whole bunch of the pretty much all of the waves, right? Because you got an up and down, and then it gets stopped by the side to side, right? But if you then put another one in between those two at 45 degrees, it doesn't do what you think it should do. The first one takes out like what is it? It's cos theta of the difference, right? Okay, so it is that's the technical part if you want to know, but it lets part a fraction of, right, which is about as much as the angle is different from all the others. And then it does that calculation all over again for the one at the 45 degree angle. It doesn't just take away from what you would have thought it would have taken away from. It just it does it all over. It's weird. I can't really explain it very well without like drawing pictures and talking about probabilities and diagrams and stuff. But like, trust me, it's weird. This is one of the things where I'm like, we just have it wrong. We just have it wrong. But until something better comes along that is proven to be as good, then we just got to make do with this whole energy system. Which, it's done wonderful things. Look at the screen in front of you firing photons into your eye, right? If photons are even the thing we're talking, I've got to stop prefacing everything with that. Like, we're just going to assume. Oh, dude, though, the bell curve does not apply to intelligence. Oh, it's not a normal distribution. It can't be. Anyway, moving on. We're going to fly out to Minmus. This is what we're here for. Let's go. Wait. I need to see here. You know what? I don't mind. We're just going to warp out there. Why is it telling me 12 seconds? Oh, no, 5 days. Stop. Do we have 5 days? We got 5 days. We're good. So, in some time, we're going to have an asteroid pass through. And this asteroid class C, asteroid capture class AC, is going to capture it. Would you believe? So we've got to make sure that we're not going to miss. Where has my encounter gone? Where's my encounter gone? Where has my encounter gone? My encounter, it went where? This is kind of annoying, as I'm sure you can gather. This is not what I want. This isn't even close to what I want. Why can't we control? What's... Aha! Wait. Where's the solar panels? This thing should have solar panels built in. Why doesn't it have solar panels built in? Mark's saying, last Friday our physics teacher was sick, so we had another teacher. Our subject should have been electricity, but he just said nope and starts explaining black holes in the center of the universe. I mean, either we are all the center of the universe, or there is no center of the universe, right? It's given our current understandings. Black holes are cool though. So I'm not quite as enamored with black holes as everybody else in my profession is, right? Like, don't get me wrong, they are cool, right? They are really, really cool. Look, this is what I didn't extend my solar panels. That's what went wrong there. But they're just twisted space-time. They're not actually matter doing its thing. It's space-time, and then you see matter around the outside, right? And I don't know about you guys, and I know this is a very weird statement to make, but I like stuff. Like the way stuff moves is interesting. Don't get me wrong, but the actual stuff itself is kind of where I'm at. Okay, should this be a little bit safer? I don't know. I really feel like we. What's the efficiency difference between 4.2, 1.24, 2.7? I reckon we could get more fuel and more to weight just by upgrading our engine here. What do you guys reckon? 4.4. It's a bit over heavy. What about 2 of these? I'm fairly sure a mainsail. Yeah, 1.8. 4. So 1.8 to weight ratio. Sorry, I should mention this. And then 4.7. This might be better. This might be better. There's no might be about it. This is better. I don't know why I didn't just brute force it earlier. What is wrong with me? I should know by now. That's too many. 3? 3 sound good? Alright, brute force away. Let's go. The internet and computers are just like crystals. Really rough ones. I would go like semi-amorphous solids. With like 4 or 5 fat atoms in there and a bunch of other ones. Because like the internet being a crystal, I mean that would preclude some sort of like lattice structure as opposed to just everything being the AWS system, you know. Okay, let's see if we can actually take off with some pace this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's much better. Man, boring rocket, eh? To be fair, I know that very reasonable people can be led to very weird modes of thought. I myself have been a person who thought weird things, you know, thinking that I'm totally reasonable, and then a couple of years later I'm like, you know, that happens. That happens, and it's not too hard to see the extreme in that. I was having a conversation before my D&D game on Friday. Play with the Loophole King. Fridays at it's like 12 till something American time, but 6 till 10 British time. And I was having a conversation pre-stream with them about it basically devolved down into a nature nurture, but I was putting forward the postulate that any human that led any other human's life would probably end up making the same decisions that they did. Right, I could take any one of your strands of DNA, right, and put it into the womb of the serial killer, and you would follow that life's path again. I think. Now, I understand that's quite an extreme view, and a lot of people don't like that. They're like, oh, I'm not a serial killer, but I think the point is that you could be if you had been exposed to all the same stimulus, like all of the same stimuluses. In Germany, we once had a doctor that claimed you had to run water over a specific crystal and it was levitated and more healthy. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with crystals. Yeah, because like in the 70s, like science was like, wow, look at these things. Look at this random stuff. We put electricity in and stuff happens, like quartz crystals and LEDs and all this sort of stuff. And somehow people latched onto that, put in a bit of like what's the word I want? New age woo, I'm going to go with, and tried to turn it into a religion. And it was a bit weird. You're now being the Joker, just saying even the most sane man can go insane if they only had one bad day. I mean, it would have to be quite the bad day, but yeah, in essence, I am saying that anybody can go that way. You know, you would have received the same programming installed on your hardware. Yeah. And now people disagreed with me with that, which is totally because like this is not a conversation that is a clear cut thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, I think I would have gone insane a long time ago if I thought that, you know, I was something special and that I am immune to all the fallacies that humans have got because I'm me, right? You know, that's basically what I feel like the people are saying when they're like, no. Yeah. Because, you know, weird stuff enters everybody's head, and whether you act on it or not, that's your game, right? But just the weird impulses acting into your head must show you that there's like some weirdness that can go down. Yeah. Anyway, simple solutions. Don't be human. It's true. If you can avoid being human, take that one. Okay, let's try and do this without actually losing my. My encounter this time. Be really nice. Could we maneuver? Click on the buttons. No, it's like no, I'm not gonna let you. Maneuver. Click on the buttons. No, maneuver. There we go. All right. I wonder what was up with that. Not about that. Not about that. Is there a way of moving this? Yeah, look at that. Okay, we might have to not do that one. I need a different angle on the approach. There we go. That's one of the things that was up there. Okay, can we... Ooh. This could be a bit savage at times. Might have to turn down the scale, but I keep making mistakes on that scale, so I'm like, well, obviously I need to use this scale to fix the mistakes. Like that, I think that will do. Show me Minmus. 200. Okay, that's nice and high. I kind of would like to get closer to the pole. If at all possible. It's a lot of fuel, but I think that's fine. Start burning 11 seconds. All right, we're going. Oh, too far. Not far enough. Wiggle it around. This should be fine. Hello, Aztec. You do indeed have no idea who I am. That's fine. I am Twitchi. Also, my name is Twitchi. We are currently trying to fix a... Look at this here, right? So if I do any staging whatsoever, we will fail this contract because reasons. We haven't quite figured out why. But whilst we're at it, we're just having a little philosophical debate about the nature of being human. You know, as you do. Okay, we don't have an encounter of Minmus yet. Why not? What is this? What is this? Why do we not? If I come in here, add this maneuver and pull it down. Why? Why are you like this? Why must you be like this? If I do that, can we... There we go. That's better. It's better. It's not the best, but it's better. Basically collect all the Pokemon in the galaxy. Okay, yep. To be fair, recently I've been thinking that if I really want to do anything in the universe, I would take over and take care of all living things. Yeah, I mean, it's a noble goal. It's a noble goal. My current aim in the galaxy is to have an exoplanet named after me. I think that's an easy enough thing to do. The what? I'm not sure what we're wiring at, but yeah, cool. Oh, yeah. So I think actually what it is something updated in 1.12 or something like that, and yeah, it's not been updated, and so it's kind of when the stage happens, bad things happen. I've been meaning because it's almost all just module manager code. 6. Yeah, we got the fuel for this, so it should be like relatively easy to fix. When all else fails, don't forget to. Oh hey, cafe addiction. Oh my, it's my space station, guys. Look at that. We just happen to be flying past it. Okay, cool. What do we got over here? A whole bunch of debris that really needs to be picked up. I was had a beautiful comment from Forrest the other day. New drinking game. Anytime Twitchy talks about having to clean up space, because if you're not aware, I've got a lot of debris in my game. Ooh, there's more out there than I thought there was. And anytime I talk about having to clean up, do a shot, have a drink, do a thing. I got the answer. I wanted just data points, and it's neither particles or waves. Yeah. Extend my solar. Thank you. That is actually what I intended to do before I distracted myself. Thank you. You all know what I'm like, running around on ADHD powered caffeine fuel. Okay. Is there anything else we need? I don't know. I'm going to press retrograde for the moment. Extra SAS probably wouldn't have got a miss here. Okay, I see no reason to not warp up there. Hey, we're spinning. Bye-bye, Kerbin. I hope you have good times. Of course, waiting for asteroid captures still. That's going to be interesting. Fast and slow. Suddenly spin around. Hey, Jewel, how you doing? There's Minmus. Just going to make sure we're turned around and... Where is it? Where are we? Set this as target. Surface target. Okay. Let's... So it's taking my encounter away again. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe drift on up here a little bit more, and then try and negate my speed relative to it. If that's a thing we can do, I'm kind of hoping we'll just get closer, and I'll just be like, pop! Oh, suddenly in the sphere of influence, right? Is that a thing that's just about to, at any moment now? If we could just now. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna slow down auto warp, and we're gonna do what I was just saying. We're gonna slow ourselves down relative to Minmus over there. We do not have the fuel for this. Yeah, I could definitely see Landstrider saying the encounter issues exactly why I took a break from KSP. I'm just gonna try what I can try. Where do we think the... Okay, so the anti-maneuver node is over there. So if I try and slow down whilst pushing my... anti-target node, sorry. Whilst trying to push my retrograde marker over there, we should be able to get something. I mean, we're getting an encounter with something, all right. Oh, come on, man. This is actually going to break my break my mission. Because I now don't have the fuel to maneuver. This is a conundrum, guys. This is a conundrum. I don't want to start this mission once more. Like, oh my gosh. I know mostly we're actually just talking random stuff, so it doesn't really matter exactly what I'm doing in the background here, does it? But it's a thing. I wish I could promise everyone mint ice cream. That would be the snack of choice at this point, you know? That is just so not the maneuver I wanted. We had this like up and over the top of Minmus. I'm hoping the fact that I've got such low orbital energy right now means that I could do it. The cat was showing you at one point that was likely 100 years in the future. Unfortunately, no. The game can only show me 3 or 4 orbits in the future. I turned it down specifically. No, that's not the right way. Spin me round. Let's do it at some speed. Just want to end up over the top of it, you know. Yeah, it's going to cost me 200 to circularize, so this is a doomed mission. Not impressed. I am so not impressed. 7, 6, 5. Yeah, 2.3. I mean, alright, what do we need here? 250. 250. $258, a little less than that. 253, no, 253. There we go. That's the mission we need. That's the mission we're going for. So what's your idea? What's your guys' take? Particles or waves? Have you guys heard of pilot wave theory? It's an interesting take on it. Strings. I mean, strings are good. Strings are good, and there is definitely a lot of reason to believe that strings are where it's at. Yeah, see you later, Mark. We actually have run over a little bit here. Okay, still good. Still good. Oh, I see what's going on here. I was like, why does it keep trying to steer me back? I've got it on the wrong thing, that's why. Okay, 5 hours time. I think I'm just going to line us up and we're going to just do this by the numbers. What else can we do? Oh, this is going to be like spitting distance from what I need. Yeah, I was explaining because we got onto strings today actually, not like actually doing the maths of it. Ooh, no, that's but talking about what things are right deep down. And obviously, string theory. Have you heard about it needs extra dimensions, and some of these dimensions are like twisted up on themselves into a tight, compact thing? That melts my brain. I actually cannot think about. Yeah, tensor fields, perfect. I actually have huge troubles trying to envisage what that means. I mean, obviously everyone's got the analogy with the ant going around, but like, okay, cool. So these small dimensions that are like twisted up in all different points in space. So is the dimension that's twisted up on this millimeter this different dimension to the one twisted up on this other millimeter, or are they the same dimension? And if you can turn, yeah. Anyway, I'm not. There's confusions to be had all around. I'm after 248 to 250. This is not the numbers I was looking at. No, it's not. That's because this is Jerez. Okay. 24. Just above 24. So 251. Let's aim for 251. 2625. There we go. 250. All right, that's pretty good. I have no idea what my inclination is, by the way. We've had this problem in the past. Minmus. No, I actually want to be focused on my ship. Then if we click this, we can get our... Nope, it's not there. What about here? No. Does anybody remember where I got... first top signal... I definitely feel like it was somewhere around here. Let's go check my... there's nothing there. Advance or... here we go. Inclination, 67. I mean, that's something to work on. 67. That's going to have to get twisted up that way. Do I want to change my apoapsis first? Maybe. I don't know if I've got the fuel for it though, but we're going to try. Same number, 250. Two 50. Oh, please don't mess with my periapsis. Periapsis, sorry. Okay, 250, 250. Gonna cost me 10 meters. Oh. Play a game in 4D. Oh, is that 4D minor? I've already been playing it. Yeah. I play 4D minor. Have you played Hyperbolica? That's the if we're talking different games to go with different things. So Hyperbolica is done in hyperbolic space. Would you believe? Given the name, when you first load in, you're like, oh, I'm on a tiny planet, right? But no, that's different. Stream that. We could stream that. Are we streaming Hyperbolica or the 4D game? Yeah, I mean both are good. Both are good. Okay, I'm just going to clear this and we're just going to... bring this down to 250. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Because this was starting to chase away from me, and if this chases away from me, then I can't... then it's going to get changed more than what is going on the other side. And I'm worried about that. Obviously, we want to keep it totally still. I have currently got a lot of sun in my face. I need to turn my engine down. Engine right down, like right down. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit more. Wait, is this good enough? It's not good enough. 51114. Okay, that will do. Is my eccentricity not right? Wait, what's happened? Where's all my ticks gone? No. Are they just like, well done, you've done it? Why? Well, I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys very, very shortly. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to carry on crying about this mission. We are going to possibly just completely forget about this mission. There has been some real problems. There have been some real problems. And I feel like these are problems. Okay, let's just see if we can't fix this. I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why. This mission has indeed, hey, FSBVWV. It should have been my inclination, but you know what? The whole thing has just changed on me, and I don't know why. I actually don't know why. I'd love to know what this is going to say over here. 269. There'll be a way of... changing this easy enough though. Okay, 249, 250. Let's just bring that. That should be good, right? This maneuver, if followed exactly, should give me what I want. Chances of it doing that. Edit the file. I mean, maybe. I'm starting to feel like it's become my challenge. I'm gonna go do this maneuver. I'm gonna end up exactly where I need to be, and then yeah, maybe I'll just be like, all right, let's do this. That's not what I wanted. Oh well, I'll take it. I will take it. Gives me a minute to turn around. But yeah, I agree. This mission has been quite a lot of my life for the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's been a bit much. I was really hoping to make this series of missions a little something that we do, but no. If it's this buggy, we'll have to figure out why. Okay, that looks pretty exact there. 17 seconds. I might come into the settings for a second. Just come all the way down here. Just turn up. Accept that. Resume. Right. We're gonna make a high precision maneuver. All right. We're gonna make this. Gotta make this work. Gotta make this work. No, but I do now have it in the files, Landstrider. 5, 4, 3. I'm just gonna do this. Fingers crossed. Well, we're going to call that done. Thanks very much for joining me for this one, guys. I will see you next time. Where, as I say, we're just going to figure this out. But I'll see you then. Oh, and we're going to do that. It's green, so I'm presuming it means I've done it. Bye.